voy. El ferro, el Porsche, la C3 o el Rolls Royce. El bote parqueado en San Croix, viviendo la vida como si se va a acabar hoy. Yo, tranquilo en la mía es que estoy. El Richard Zafiro, Dios más los bendiga. Mis hijos no nacer otro como Floyd. Las baby le llegan, los míos al día no le falta nada. Las guaguas son negras, están todas blindadas. Tu ronca allá afuera, aquí tú no eres nada. Porque mi tiempo me vale dinero. No te asustes si te enseño todos los ceros. La vida me bendijo porque me mero. Soy mi jefe, so hago lo que yo quiero. Aquí arriba no llegan. Tú sabes que aquí es real.
Nothing like a warm summer afternoon at Petco Park in San Diego. Should be a good one here this afternoon between the Miami Marlins and the San Diego Padres. Major League Baseball on the show is next. Ryan Weathers is on the mound for the Padres in this one. What do you have for us on him, Danny?
Hey, it's hard to have all 4 of your pitches on, but I think if this guy can have 2 or 3 of his 4 pitches and have command of them, he's going to have a really good game.
And stepping in, Miguel Rojas. He will lead this one off today.
Miguel Rojas.
Here it comes. And a curveball in for a strike.
First pitch, 110.
The windup and the 0-1. This is hit high in the air out toward left center. Grisham is in retreat as he pulls it in for the first out. And here's how the visiting Miami Marlins will line up in this one. Dero, daytime road game for him. What you got?
You know, walking around the cage before BP, Matty, one thing jumped out at me. This team's last in runs, and when you look at the lineup, they are well aware of it. They don't want to create that clubhouse divide where it's pitching staff on one side of the room and offense on the other, and the pitchers feel like they have to be perfect all the time. This offense is better than this, and it has to start today.
Bases are empty, 1 man out. And he misses with it, 1-1. Clear skies this afternoon. 84 degrees is our first pitch temperature. Now the 1-1 pitch. A swing and a high drive to right center field. Back goes Grisham, still ranging back. See you later. Over the wall, a home run. Solo shot to right center. His first home run of the season as the Marlins will take a 1-0 lead.
Love the homer in the top of the first inning. Give your pitcher a chance to kind of regroup and gather himself with an early lead.
Batting third, the left fielder.
Here's the catcher, Jorge Alfaro, as he will look at a first pitch fastball for ball 1. One out, nobody on. Fouled away. No contact there, and it's 1-2.
Hey, after that extra base hit, things could go awry. He didn't. He battled right back in his zone with a nice executed pitch.
Swing and a miss on the fastball that time, out number 2. And with strike 3 recorded there, he's notched his first career major league strikeout.
Well, Matt, if he can become a consistent strikeout pitcher, you have to figure his career is going to end up being a solid one. All the best pitchers at this level have at least one pitch that they can go into in tough situations. So we'll see if he becomes one of those guys as his career goes along.
And that'll bring in the multi-dimensional Lewis Brinson. As the first pitch misses to him, it's ball 1. Now the 1-0 is taken for ball 2. 3-0 now.
If I'm managing this hitter right here, he doesn't even have to look down at the third base coach. You know he's got the green light. He's one of the best hitters in your lineup.
Fastball too low, and that's ball 4.
Man, you hate to give up a 2-out walk to anybody, but especially to a speed demon like him. Good chance he's running here, and good luck trying to stop him.
Ready now for the Marlins, Brian Anderson. He takes his first cuts in this one with a man at first and 2 away. Throw over to the bag, and he's back easily. First offering on its way.
With that base running threat on first base, man, does that change the pitcher's whole mentality. This guy at the plate should assume nothing but heaters coming right at him.
Brinson, the runner at first with 2 gone. Sets the target low here, and it misses 1-1. Hit hard up the middle. And that's through for a hit.
There's a hard hit ground ball. Pitcher not able to get a glove on it. Hard single up the middle.
Yeah, watch your lips right there, Dan. Sent it back right where it came from.
Into the box, Alex Jackson. A ball and no strikes.
Tough situation early out on the mound, but if he can limit the damage right here, might build some confidence and get him rolling.
The set and the 1-0. Hit sharply on the ground. And that's through into center field. Base hit. Long throw to the plate. And he's going to score with ease as the throw will be too late.
He took that back right where it came from. Nice ribby knock right up the chute there.
Yeah, a little bit frustrating as a pitcher. You know, you always hear that, hey, you want to make yourself one of the defenders, but that ball was hit just out of his reach, right up the middle, base hit, and another run batted in.
Here's Joe Panic as he looks at a fastball that misses off the plate for ball 1. Another first inning RBI opportunity for him here. The 1-0 home. 1-1 to count. Looking to minimize the damage here. A ball and 2 strikes.
I know that fastball registered at about 92, 93, but I guarantee you it looked about 4 to 5 miles an hour faster than that for this offensive player. After coming off a curveball, the old push the throttle and pull it is being used.
And that misses 2-2.
Now 2-2. This is the pitch where you want to attack the zone. If you go 3-2, then you put the runners in motion.
Nearly got the inside, but ruled the ball.
Wow, these guys are really grinding out their at-bats in this one. They're not making any outs easy to get. And that, of course, is having a huge impact on the pitch count.
Swung on and missed, and that's the final out of the inning. So it's 2 runs on 3 hits, including the home run. No errors, and 2 left. We'll move on to the bottom half of inning number 1. Miami's out in front, 2-0. Sandy Alcantara, the right-handed native of the Dominican Republic, will be the starter. Dan Plesac, what do you got?
Well, this guy's kind of unique. How about a 5-pitch repertoire that he has? That gives him a lot of options for both righties and lefties, and if he's on, he could be really tough to hit.
Now at the plate, here is Trent Grisham, and you can see his home road splits there. He has not fared very well in front of the home crowd, oddly enough. First pitch on its way. The 2-2. This one is launched. Look at this. And that ball will stay fair, and it's gone. A home run. So it's a solo home run to lead off the bottom of the first. 12 home runs for him now thus far, and the Padres are on the board. It's now 2-1.
Yeah, I can remember when leadoff hitters were these little speedy guys who would try to leg out little numbers or draw walks. Well, that time has passed, and guys like this, with pop at the plate, can sometimes go deep as well as anybody in the lineup.
And that'll bring in Adam Frazier. He'll enter play here with an average of .314, 4 home runs, and 33 driven in. The 0-1.
All the makings of a big inning right here. One already left the yard, and the power hitters are coming up.
Bases are empty here, nobody out. And another foul ball. And he fouls this one off. Tried to work it back to that low inside corner, but it misses. 1-2.
That's great recognition right there on the part of the hitter. Not many guys lay off that one. That was a classic strikeout pitch. The 0-2 good changeup with some depth.
The 1-2.
I got to count 2-2.
Swing and a long drive again. This one to deep center. And this ball is gone. No chance to make a play on that one. So it's a solo shot to dead center. Home run number 5 on the year. And the Padres have come back to tie this one at 2 apiece.
Well, it's very early, but he's looked out of sorts from the beginning. They've already roughed him up for 2 homers, and they're not done yet. We'll see if he can regroup or if he blows up. Could go either way at this point.
Here's Manny Machado now. And a swing from him yields a foul pop out of play to the right. The average at .284 to begin play. 21 homers and 76 driven in. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. Fastball just misses. That's ball 1. And there are the umpires assigned to this one. Balls and strikes belong to Mr. Jerry Hillsdale.
Dero, Jerry Hillsdale might be one of the more solid everyday umpires in the league right now.
Yeah, I think he's one of the best in the business, Dan. High praise all around. You go into both meetings with the managers, and what do? They rave about Jerry Hillsdale.
The 2-1. Base is empty here with nobody out. Hit sharply on the ground to the left. Reined in. On to first, so a good bounce back pitch there as he gets the ground ball for the first out.
The first baseman, Eric Hosmer.
1 out, base is empty. And standing in, here's the first baseman, Eric Hosmer. Here it comes. Fastball too high to start him out here, 1-0.
Hey, this pitcher's going to have to step off the mound right here and refocus. Take a deep breath, something. Can't keep falling behind and creating traffic. It puts everybody on edge, not only himself, his defense, and especially his manager.
And he's a little too high with that one. 2 balls and a strike. All even now, 2-2. Into the windup and the pitch. Next pitch will be number 24 in this long first inning. And he takes ball 3, so it's a full count now.
Well, you don't see it all that often, but this might be a good time for a 3-2 change. If he can locate it, it's nearly impossible to hit.
Another payoff pitch. High and deep down the left field line. But this is just going to wind up being a foul ball.
I know the fans love the souvenirs, but the battle between the pitcher and batter right here is what makes the game great.
In time to first, and there are 2 away.
Batting fifth.
Base is empty, 2 away, and that brings up Austin Nola. First pitch on the way. And this ball's going to find the seats down the left field line. Foul, strike 1. Waved at and missed, and he's behind 0-2.
0-2 count. You could do just about anything you want right now. Up, down, in, out.
We'll have to press pause as that strike 3 to retire the side. So they get a couple of runs on 2 hits, no errors, and no one left aboard. We'll move on to the second now at Petco Park, and we are tied 2-2. Second inning set to go, and coming forward, the rookie outfielder, Brian De La Cruz.
Brian De La Cruz.
Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. And a changeup here misses off the corner to start him out. It's ball 1. Here's a fastball low, and he's behind 2-0.
He might still be thrown off from that first inning, guys. He got knocked around pretty good, and that can be hard to recover from mentally sometimes.
Too high, and it's 3-0.
You can bet they'd love ball 4 here. That gives the pitcher on deck an obvious bunt situation to move the runner into scoring position.
Here it is, the 3-0.
Yeah, this is one of my biggest pet peeves in the game, when guys get count leverage and take fastballs. It's a game of fastballs. You calibrate everything off the heater. Surprising take right there.
Throw is in time for the first out of the second.
Batting ninth, the pitcher, number 22, Sandy.
So here's how the San Diego Padres are positioned defensively. And how fortunate are we that we get to watch the Gold Glover play some center field today. He's on every highlight reel, on the regular, making huge plays for his defense, saving runs, throwing guys out at the plate, diving in the gap with his hair on fire. This one should be fun.
Standing in now, Sandy Alcantara. 1 ball, no strikes to count. Here comes the 1-0.
Nope, that's the ball.
Can't fall behind against the pitcher. Need to minimize pitch count against the easy outs, and this is certainly one of them.
Bases are empty, 1 man out. And a good comeback fastball there. It's 2 balls and a strike.
One of my pet peeves in the game. 1-0, 2-0, 3-1. You're all over the heater. How are you late on that fastball?
Throw gets him, 2 down. Digging in next, Miguel Rojas. 0 for 1 here in the early going. Now here's the pitch. Right side, but it's going to be a foul ball. 2 out, nobody on. Pulled high in the air out to left field. O'Grady will get there, and he puts it away to retire the side. 1, 2, 3 go the Marlins. Bottom of the second inning coming up. All square at 2 apiece. So now into the box is Will Myers, hitting a little over 250 coming into action in this one.
Right fielder, Will Myers.
Ready to deliver. Here comes the first pitch. Now the 1-0 is looked at for the first strike. And this is pop foul, but perhaps playable behind first. Panic is under it for the first out.
Batting 7, the left fielder.
All right, here's the defensive alignment for the Miami Marlins. And guys, taking a look at this defense is going to have to be stout today. Starting pitcher with an ERA north of 5 usually spells some barrels being found by the opposition. So these guys better be on their toes in this one.
So now to the plate, Brian O'Grady, as he lays off a fastball too low for ball 1. Lifted down the line in left. And foul. 1 out, nobody on. Fastball taken, but that gets the zone for a strike. Hot shot on the ground is short. Fielded cleanly. On to first, and a good stretch over there is going to get him by a step for the second out. Those jump throws are always some of the most exciting plays you'll see. So here it is again with Show Track. Shows off some great range, and is still somehow able to get a lot behind the throw as his momentum was taking him the other way. Not everybody can make that play. The batter will be Ha-Seong Kim, as he'll look at a fastball too high for ball 1. He'll try to make something happen with 2 gone in the bottom of the second. And he fires in a strike this time to make it 1 ball and 1 strike.
Great job by the pitcher right there, changing eye levels. We all know he's a sinker ball pitcher, but if he could throw some 4-seamers up in the zone like that, it could work for him.
Ball taken there. 2-1 now. Into the windup and the pitch. Count even at 2-2. Bases are empty here with 2 men out. Still 2-2. And this is in a bit tight, maybe above the letters as well, so it's a full count now, 3-2. Into center field, line drive, base hit. So he wins the full count battle and finds a way to extend the inning.
I can't tell you guys how fired up Bobby Cox used to get when the 8-hole hitter would get a knock. And I would know that, boys, because I batted an awful lot in that 8-hole in my early days.
At the plate now, Ryan Weathers, as the sinker to him finds the zone for strike 1. Here comes the 0-1.
Well-executed fastball right at the knees. Going to be a long day for this offense if he stays in that spot.
And look out. Oh, that got him. And anytime you hit the pitcher, you're asking for trouble.
Oh, boy. Pro pitchers belong to a closed fraternity, so you don't usually see that very often. And anytime it does happen, folks start hanging on the top steps of the dugout. These things usually don't go unpunished.
In to hit will be Trent Grisham. Yes, he'll take a look at ball one. Twos all over the place. 2 on, 2 out, and of course, here in inning number 2. Here's the 1-0. And he watches a called strike as this one bears in on him. 1-1. Outside, 2-1.
Great chance right here as a hitter to be really aggressive. With 2 guys already on, pretty good shot. He's going to get a challenge pitch right here.
Kim over at second. Weathers at first. 2 out in the inning. Tried to crush that ball and now perhaps needs to shorten up with 2 strikes. He stays alive, still 2-2. Here's the 2-2.
Hey, 3 foul balls in a row right here, searching for that put-away stuff.
The 2-2.
Hey, have an AB right here. I know it's frustrating the heck out of the pitcher. You keep fouling these pitches off, maybe one misses over the heart of the plate.
Rolled slowly down the first baseline. But this is going to be a foul ball as that keeps things at 2-2. Even at 2-2. The pitch.
He's definitely going to want to get greedy in his zone, and he's obviously seeing the ball well, or he would have swung at that pitch. Sometimes in these long, epic at-bats, you start to get into swing mode.
A swing and a miss on a ball way outside the strike zone, and the inning is over. Padres leave a pair. Will move ahead to the third, tied 2-2. New inning set to get underway, and that'll bring in the second baseman, Isan Diaz.
Yeah, and he wasn't fooled at all by the changeup last time. Kept his hands back and absolutely destroyed that ball. So I got to think he's not going to see a changeup in this scenario right here.
Diaz, just 24 years of age. He's in his rookie year here at the big league level. The 0-1. Another one fouled off, and he's quickly behind 0-2.
His heart sank right there when that ball met the bat, but just had him out front just enough to give him another shot at potentially putting him away.
And here's a curveball looked at. Strike 3 called, and that's the first out of the inning. Now it'll be Jorge Alfaro. He went down on strikes in his last at-bat.
Yeah, and kind of shocked he got blown away with a fastball. You could tell he was late on that one, and we'll see if he tries to cheat to something this AB.
Low for ball 1.
I'd be real surprised if he goes back out away there on the mound. This is a count for a fastball challenge, and we'll see if he's ready for it in the box.
The 1-0. Fouled off. Now the 1-1 pitch.
Hey, usually the second time through the order, you start seeing an incorporation of some more off-speed stuff. But this guy's locating, feeling really good about his fastball. 2 back-to-back.
In there, a base hit.
Well, that's what's so disappointing as a pitcher, D-Row. You make a really good pitch, and yet this guy's so big and so strong, he's able to muscle it into right field for a base hit.
Yeah, you hand your batting gloves to the first base coach right there, and you thank your lucky stars. That's a nice AB.
To the plate now, Lewis Brinson, as he will look at a first pitch fastball for ball 1. No official at bat for him, but he has scored a run in this one. Off-speed pitch in the dirt as he takes it for a ball.
They obviously circled him before the game that they were not going to let him beat them. Walked him his first time up, and now they're nibbling again.
And he has to dive, but he's back in easily. And a very low strike there. Trying to speed up the game, perhaps. It's 2-1.
That's evidence of a pitcher and catcher being totally in sync out there. That tells me they both know that's a good pitch for him right now.
Now the 2-1. Misses off the plate.
You know, I kind of see why his ERA is so high coming into this one. He's just putting these guys in too many good hitters counts. That'll catch up with you real quick.
Now a throw over to first. Runner back safely. The 3-1 pitch. Full count now. Now the 3-2 pitch is a wave and a miss. He struck him out.
It's always nice to keep a guy that has good wheels off base, and that's just what they did right there. Big strikeout, keep that guy off the base path.
In now, Brian Anderson, as he will line this one into right center, and this is going to get down and should be extra bases. Now this gets all the way to the wall. In to score is the runner from first. So much of this game is situational hitting, guys. Nice job there.
Yeah, you've got to find a way to pick your teammates up when you're given the chance, and he doesn't try to do too much right here. He just takes what's there. Safely on second, and his buddy is high-fiving teammates in the dugout.
Stepping in now, Alex Jackson, as he takes a called strike at the knees. It's 0-1. Runner in scoring position with two gone. Set up away with the changeup, but it's 1-1.
You can really tell about how effective this guy's going to be when guys are swinging at that changeup. So far in this one, they've been real smart to let it go.
A little behind on that swing, and now he'll try to shorten up maybe and protect the plate.
It's going to be back to some serious tee work if he can't put that pitch in play right in his wheelhouse.
And this one runs in on him as he can't get his arms extended. A great pitch there, and the inning is over. Marlins get a run on the RBI double. Bottom of the third coming up, and Miami has taken a 3-2 lead. And back at Petco Park in San Diego as we check in with Heidi Watney.
Matt, I talked with San Diego's manager during the inning break about the Padres' offensive production to this point. And flat out, he was very pleased with the quality of their at-bats. It's still pretty early in the game, but they've seen a lot of pitches already, and he thinks the 2 runs they've pushed across so far is just the beginning, given the quality of the at-bats they're putting together.
All right, Heidi, thank you. So here's Adam Frazier. He'll get us going in the home half of inning number 3.
The second baseman, Adam.
First pitch of the AB now. A little tardy there. No balls and a strike.
You have to find a way to lay off that low sinker. There is just no way to do any damage. You're just looking at either a bruised shin or a ground out to the left side.
Boy, just when you like to get one of those shutdown innings, the leadoff guy ends up reaching base right now, and you're looking for that 1-2 inning. Now you have to pitch out of the stretch.
Yeah, I can't tell you how that lights up an offensive dugout right there, getting that leadoff guy on. So many options, puts the pitcher on the defensive and in the stretch.
Manny Machado stands in as he looks at ball one here. 0 for 1 for him here in this one. Ground ball to second. This could be 2. Scooped up, 1 there. On to first, and they get the double play.
That's a great example there of why the sinker is such an effective pitch. The hitter's eyes see it higher in the zone than it ends up, and that makes it real tough to square up.
Eric Hosmer to the plate now. Swing and a liner, but that'll land foul, strike 1. He's 0 for 1 after grounding out in his only trip to the plate so far. Gets the fastball by him here, and he's in control. 0-2.
Yeah, if he's going to pound the zone with this stuff all game, the offense better step up. Somebody's going to have to pull a trigger a little bit earlier in the count.
The 1-2. High and deep down the left field line. But this will wind up being a foul ball. Again, a 1-2. Swing and a miss, and that's out number 3. Padres go down quietly. They're down 3-2. Start of the 4th upcoming, but first, Heidi Watney standing by with a report.
Matt, during the commercial break, I had a chance to catch up with manager Don Mattingly about the Marlins' offensive production. And overall, he's really happy with the at-bats they're putting together. They've been able to push across 3 runs to this point, but they've also made the opposition work extremely hard. He's thrown a lot of pitches, and they think they're going to have a good opportunity to push across a lot more runs as he tires or as they get into that bullpen.
All right, Heidi, thank you.
Leading off for the Marlins.
So now to the plate, Joe Panik struck out in his last trip to the plate.
Yeah, he's got to put that one behind him, especially with runners in scoring position. Those punch-outs will stick with you a little longer.
High and tight here to begin the inning. It's ball 1. The 1-0.
Hey, always a good idea to take a couple of pitches when you're facing a young arm like this one. And now he's put himself in a real good hitter's count.
Now the 2-0. Outside, 3-0 now.
Kind of frustrating as a pitcher when you start an inning off with 3 straight balls like he has here in the 4th. Makes you start wondering what's going on.
Three and 1. Lifted down the line in left. And it's a foul ball. High in the air out to center field. Grisham is under it to make the catch for out number 1. Into the box, Brian De La Cruz. He's 0 for 1 thus far.
De La Cruz.
Here's the first pitch to him. 3 runs, 5 hits, and no errors in the game for the Marlins. Good swing, just got to try and straighten that one out. From the windup, the 1-1 pitch.
3 balls, 1 strike. Hey.
try to hold back, but he won't be able to as that's ruled a swing, and there are 2 away now.
A lot of indecision there on that check swing, and that's something you see quite a lot on 3 and 2. When the difference between striking out and drawing a walk can be an inch or 2, it's pretty understandable why guys aren't always aggressive with their swings.
Ready to deliver. Here comes the first pitch. Sandy Alcantara is in with 2 away now as he looks at a called strike 1. Swing and a miss, and he's in trouble now. 0-2.
He knows his strengths and weaknesses at the plate. He knows he has a cold zone away.
Oh, and while we talked, that pitch got away and ended up hitting him. So he'll head down to first on the hit by pitch.
You know, with 2 outs and nobody on, that's the last thing you want to do on the mound. That really gives the opposition some hope that they can do something with this inning.
Next, it'll be Miguel Rojas. He flew out in his last AB. First pitch coming. Here it is. Outside part of the plate, the changeup is in there. Breaking ball called just a bit low.
1-1.
Sent on the ground out to second. Throw to second for the force out, and the side is retired. 1 left for Miami, and it remains a 3-2 ball game. That'll bring up Austin Nola. Comes into this at bat 0 for 1 in the ball game.
The catcher, Austin Nola.
Now the pitch. Swing and a miss, and he's behind 0-1. A couple of lefties start to get loose now in the bullpen. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. Fastball just off the inside corner. Hard liner, but picked up on a hop. Throw on to first in time. 1 away. 1 away, and here's the 2013 American League Rookie of the Year, the power-hitting Will Myers. First pitch on the way.
1-1.
We're in the 4th. 3-2 is our score. Little tardy on that swing as it's well wide of first. Fooled pretty badly there as he reaches to poke this one foul. Here comes the 1-2. Misses for the second ball. And that misses there, so he runs the count full now.
Looked like he tried to elevate a fastball on that 2-2 pitch there, but kind of overdid it. With a pitch that high, it's pretty easy to lay off if you're the hitter.
The next 3-2. And it's fouled away. The next 3-2. And he looks at one that misses, and that's an excellent job of making his man throw a lot of pitches as he toughs out a walk.
Well, you never want to issue a free pass if you can help it, but when a hitter like that digs in, you'd rather he's standing at first than driving a ball out of here and erasing your 1-run lead.
So now here is Brian O'Grady. He's 0 for 1 after grounding out in his only trip to the plate so far.
Yeah, Matty, expect this pitcher to try and get the same result. That's his last at bat right here. The double play is in order. Anything on the ground, the way this defense is, they could certainly roll too.
And this one's in the dirt, but it won't skip away far enough for the runner to advance. Myers stands at first with one out. Taken, called strike two on the inside part of the plate. 1-2 now.
Can't come out of his game plan right here. He knows he's a known sinker baller. I know it was a four-seamer right there, but get back to that two-seam. It's what his MO is.
Working for the punch out and the offering. Good bite to that sinker as he gets him to swing through it for route number 2.
Well, that's just a quality pitch right there. The location was excellent because if it's put in play, there's a good chance it's on the ground for a double play. And hey, a strikeout always works too.
Into the box now, Ha-Seong Kim, as the first pitch to him is taken low and away for ball 1. 1 for 1 with a single so far. The 1-0 delivery. And that one misses badly. It's ball 2.
That's a great call right there. Fastball away with a guy who's got some jets on first base. Almost like a hybrid pitch out. Great for a catcher if that guy's running. Easy transfer throw to second base.
Down low, and the plot thickens here. 3-0.
And how about the uncommon patience for the rookie in a big spot right here? These have been some tough pitches to lay off.
And this pitch misses for ball 4. So that's going to move a runner into scoring position now with 2 away.
That's a nice job to work that walk right there. Even if it doesn't lead to anything on the scoreboard this inning, it prevents the pitcher from having to lead off in the next one. Just one of those small things that might go unnoticed, but in the end, make a big difference.
Up next, it'll be the pitcher for the Padres, Ryan Weathers. A base knock to the outfield could score the tying run from second. Now a swing, and he just fouls this one away. Comes set, the 0-1, fouled away.
Hey, I know it's the pitcher at the plate, but he's going to grind it out right here. He's got a chance to help himself, and nothing's a bigger backbreaker to a team than watching the pitcher drive in a run.
0-2, here it is.
Count 1 and 2.
2 runs, 4 hits. No errors in the ballgame for the Padres. Able to protect the plate with 2 strikes, and he'll see another one. The 1-2 pitch. This is on the ground over to first. Panic's got it, and the 2-out threat won't pay off. The inning is over. Couple of walks in the inning, but nothing on the scoreboard. More matinee baseball here on a Wednesday afternoon following this. Matt Strom will come on and make his 4th appearance in this campaign. All set for the start of the inning, and set to go is the second baseman, Isan Diaz.
Second baseman, Isan Diaz.
Here's the first pitch to him. On its way, the 0-1 pitch.
Ball that time.
Oh, a fastball swung on and missed, and for the second time today, he's gone on strikes. Next up, Jorge Alfaro, a hit in 2 tries so far. From the stretch, called a strike on the outer half, 0-1.
He'll be fine coming out of the bullpen in this one if he can keep the ball around the knees like that.
Now the 0-1. Bases are empty, one man out. Oh, straightened him up there on that fastball. It's 1-2 now.
I can't imagine he was sitting on fastball at his neck right there. He is going to have to lower his sights if he's going to have any chance.
And he strikes him out as well. So 2 punch-outs to begin the outing out of the pen.
No problems for him on the mound since he's come out of the pen to start this inning. That's back-to-back Ks, and he's making it look pretty easy. This has the makings of a good outing so far.
Standing in now, Lewis Brinson, as he takes a fastball off the plate for a ball 1-0. Trying to avoid becoming the 3rd strikeout victim of the inning here. And he fouls this one off. 5th inning of play here in a 3-2 ball game. Two and one. Belted high and deep into right center. Back goes Grisham to the track. And a long run, but he's there to track it down. Nice range, and the side is retired. Miami down in order. They're up 3-2. Number 50 is on, and he'll take over on the mound in relief.
Pitching for the Marlins, number 50.
Bottom of the inning now, and at the plate will be the speedy outfielder, Trent Grisham.
The center fielder, Trent Grisham.
3rd baseman in tight, protecting the bunt, the first pitch. Oh, had him chopping at that one. It's 0-1. Early swing there as he pulls it foul to the right side. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-2 pitch. Swing and a miss as he ran the fastball right by him for the first out.
Boy, there's nothing better from a pitcher standpoint than watching that high fastball, a high piece of cheese, swung at and missed. That pitch looks so inviting to hit, but it's awfully tough to put in play.
So now to the plate, Adam Frazier. As the first pitch to him is a changeup that can't find the zone. It's ball 1. 2 hits in 2 trips for him thus far. Now the 1-0. Swing and a liner. But there to take this one is the second baseman, and that's out number 2. And in steps Manny Machado. A couple of ground outs on his batting line in 2 trips so far. Now here's the first offering. Strike taken as the curveball drops into the bottom part of the zone.
Put that in a memory bank. First time he breaks out a curveball right there, and it's a pretty good one.
A ball and a strike now to Machado. 2 out, nobody on. Tries to change up on him there, but it's a ball. 2-1.
What we're seeing here is a guy getting pitched to very carefully. It doesn't matter that there's 2 outs and nobody on. He's a threat to score even when he's standing in the batter's box.
Into the corner and slicing foul. Again, another foul ball.
Not surprised he's laid on a heater right there. Just saw an off-speed pitch. Wanted to stay back a little bit too long.
Now a fastball inside, and he works it back to a full count now.
3-2 counts are usually a time to challenge the hitter, but I think he'll be careful here. Shoot for the corner, and if you miss and you walk him, so what? That's better than him putting one in the seats.
Making him sweat out there. The 7th pitch coming up. Bouncer to the left side, right to him. Throw cleanly into first, and that ends the inning. 3 up, 3 down for San Diego. They trail 3-2. And now here is Brian Anderson. He's got hits in both of his at-bats so far in this one.
Brian Anderson.
First offering on its way.
Nope, that's a ball. Ball 1, no strike.
Now the 1-0. Misses, ball 2. Laid off, but a called strike as that caught the outside. Oh, and not an easy pitch to lay off of, but he did somehow, and he's got it to 3-1.
Well, that's ball 3, and the Marlins right now would do anything to get a leadoff walk to get this inning started.
Count full, 3 balls and 2 strikes. Now the 3-2 pitch. Swung on and lifted in the air to left center. Left fielder is on the move. He gets to it and makes the catch for the first out. Now at the plate, Alex Jackson, 1 for 2. He singled and struck out in 2 trips. First pitch on its way. Didn't quite catch the zone there, ball 1. Oh, and here's a drive. Well hit out to straightaway center. Back goes Grisham at the track. On the warning track, he makes the catch.
Well, he had to track that one for a long time, and he did so while looking back over his shoulder. Not an easy play by any means, but they practice these all the time.
At the plate, Joe Panik. Oh, and this one is hit a ton out to center. Racing back the center fielder. And goodbye. This one ain't coming back. It's a solo home run for Joe Panik. His first home run of the season, and it stakes the Marlins to a 4-2 lead.
Normally this matchup is the last thing you want to see, left on left, but he kept his front shoulder square, stayed in that at bat, and absolutely demolished that baseball.
Now batting, right fielder, Brian.
At the plate now, Brian De La Cruz, as he'll take a called strike at the knees. It's 0-1. He's 0 for 2 in the ballgame so far. Fouled off.
Lucky he got a piece right there. He was definitely late on that pitch after seeing a previous off-speed pitch.
He chases out of the zone for strike 3, and that's the 3rd out of the inning. 1 scores in the inning, coming on this solo home run. Bottom of the 6th is straight ahead, and the Fish have taken a 4-2 lead. Bottom of the 6th inning now, and set to go is the veteran first baseman, Eric Hosmer.
Offense needs to get going right here. You want to try and tighten up this game a little bit before it starts to get into that territory where you're going to start seeing the back end of each bullpen.
First pitch of the AB now. Gets ahead of him here as he got him to swing over the top of this one. Marlins have some action in the bullpen now as a right-hander is up and throwing. The pitch. Here's a late swing and a miss, strike two.
I love the aggressive approach at the plate, but if you're not seeing the ball, maybe you have to take a step back. You find yourself with 2 strikes, absolutely battling for your life right now.
And he couldn't get him to chase the 0-2 fastball. It's 1-2.
You know he's probably cheating on that inside pitch after he got jammed earlier. If you're on the mound right now, you want to try to hit that outside corner, and there's a pretty good chance you'll get him to roll over something.
Swing and a miss on the fastball, and that's the first out.
That's a pretty unique pitch sequence, guys. Usually pitching is all about mixing pitches and location, but he threw that all out the window to get that strikeout. He offered the same pitch 3 times in a row, so I guess he sort of used that reverse psychology to outthink his opponent.
To the plate now, Austin Nola. Now he extends nicely, and this ball's driven to right field and deep. And that ball gets down out near the wall and should be extra bases. Not in time, and he's in there with a double.
That was a great job of driving that ball, extending his arms very well, was able to get it over the right fielder's head. One-hopping it off the wall for an easy double. That's one of those solid hits that you don't even feel coming off the bat.
Here's Will Myers. He swings and hits it foul off to the right and out of play. It was a walk in his last trip. Oh, 1 count. Here's the pitch. Outside for a ball, 1-1. And here's a fastball, not close, as he runs it to 2-1 now.
Hey, if you're going to throw a pitch like that to this guy, that's right where you want to miss. Any lower, and he'll probably make you pay for it.
And that's into the outfield for a 1-out hit. And a relay to the plate. And they will not get him at the plate. The runner's safe, and it's now a 1-run game at 4-3.
You love the aggressive base running right there. It's not easy to make that throw and give that catcher time to adjust his feet and get that tag down.
No, very aggressive send right there. You take a chance, you hope the throw is a little bit offline, and that paid off right there.
In now, Brian O'Grady, as he'll watch a slider that runs out of the strike zone away for ball 1. He's hitless in his 2 at-bats so far. Ball and no strikes. Here it is. Pitch outside. The throw is there, and he's out trying to take second.
Check out the lead here. That's about as standard as it gets, and it didn't do him a lot of help on that steal attempt either. Could have been a different story if he took another couple feet off the bag.
The 2-0 on the way. Right side, but it's well foul.
Looked like he was cheating a heater right there. A little bit too far out in front. Got to find a way to keep his hands back.
Swung on and missed. And they're working the outer half here, but that one's wide for ball 3.
When a pitcher's close to working through a quick inning, that's when you really need to grind out some at-bats. He's done a good job of that, and that's really big when you're hitting towards the bottom of the order.
Now the 3-2 pitch. Lifted the other way down the left field line. Left fielder giving chase. He's there to make the play, and that'll retire the side. Padres able to pick up 1 on a couple of hits. Magneuris Sierra is up off the bench as he'll pinch hit here to start inning number 7. Here's the first pitch to him. Pulled high in the air out to right field. Myers is under it, makes the play, 1 away. So the batting order turns over now and set to go Miguel Rojas. He struggled at the top of the lineup in this one, hitless to this point. First delivery to him. Well above the letters with the fastball that time.
You know, because this is just a one-run game, this doesn't strike me as a situation where he's going to be working around a guy. I think he's going to challenge him right here.
2-0 now. Here's the pitch. Popped him up. Nola over to his right. Makes the play, and there are 2 gone now. Isan Diaz will stand in again, but first we'll flash it back to the very first inning of the ballgame. And here you go, a solo home run that had him off and running early on. Here it comes.
Ball. Count 1-0.
The 1-0 home, and it's fouled away. High in the air out to center field. Grisham makes the catch to end the inning. 1-2-3 go the Marlins, but they hold on to a 4-3 lead. Anthony Bender gets the call from the pen to take the ball for the home 7th. Digging in now for San Diego, Ha-Seong Kim.
For the Padres, the shortstop, Ha-Seong Kim.
First pitch of the AB on its way. High in the air down the right field line. And this will wind up a foul ball. No plate discipline that time, and he's in the hole now, 0-2.
Hey, no shame in that. Your eyes light up when that heater comes above the belt. That's so tough to lay off of.
Good job to spoil that one away, and he stays alive. The 0-2 once more. Fouled away. Ball low as he's able to lay off the slider. The 1-2 offering looked like a slider that time, but it's 2-2.
That's back-to-back sliders on the outside part of the plate. Now would be a good time to come in with that good hard stuff inside.
Three and two now.
From 0-2 to 3-2, what a great at-bat to start this inning off. Hey, this could be a productive inning.
Locked in a good battle. Here comes another one. And he'll finally just wear him down as this one swung on and missed for the first out.
The pitcher, number 55, Matt Raw.
Jake Cronenworth will pinch hit here, and he's the potential tying run. First offering. The numbers on the year, 272. 14 homers to go along with 52 RBIs. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. Strike two.
You got to cover the whole plate now after letting him steal 2 strikes on the inside half.
And on 0-2, he misses with a fastball. We're in the 7th inning now of a 4-3 ball game. Soft liner to the right side, and this will be put away easily for the out. 2 outs now in the San Diego 7th, and that brings up Trent Grisham. Ready to deal. Here comes the first pitch. Grounded up the first baseline, and he'll step on the bag himself, and the inning is over. Padres down in order. Still down a run. It's 4-3. Daniel Hudson has been summoned from the bullpen as he'll do so to start the 8th. Ready to begin the 8th, and standing in the outfielder, Jorge Alfaro. Now the pitch. And he lays off a pitch in there for the first strike. As we near the end of this one, it's clear the long ball has played a big role in today's outcome. Dan, D-Row, what are your final thoughts on what we've seen?
Yeah, just non-competitive pitches in some big situations, Dan, and the offense took full advantage.
Yeah, you know, D-Row, one of the things about pitching is you want to have location, and it was obvious in this one today that the pitchers weren't on point, and what happens when that happens? Hitters make you pay, and the long ball was a big part of this one here.
Skied into very shallow right. Myers is under this one, and he's got it for out number 1.
The center fielder.
Next will be the cleanup hitter, Lewis Brinson. No hits in 2 trips to the plate for him in the ball game. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes.
Nope.
Action now in the Padre bullpen as it looks like a right-hander's getting loose out there. Counts even at 1-1 to Lewis Brinson. No offer on that one. 2 balls and a strike. The 2-1 pitch. Swung on and lifted in the air to left center. O'Grady will range to his left as he tracks this one down in left center for the second out of the inning.
Up next for the Marlins.
Now to the plate, Brian Anderson, 2 for 3 with a double on his line so far. Wheels and deals. Here's the first pitch. Strike taken up in the zone.
Hey, this could be a huge momentum swing for this team right here. Relief pitcher has come busting through the gates and done his job. Try and get this team back in the dugout where the offense can get rolling.
And this will get through into right, and he's aboard with a single.
The pitcher got the result he was looking for. Change up down in the zone, gets him to hit it on the ground, but obviously the result wasn't what he wanted.
Into the box now, Alex Jackson, as he takes a called strike on the black. It's 0-1. He's working on a 1 for 3 thus far. Maybe a little jumpy there as he swings through the fastball.
That's just too much velocity upstairs to get good wood on it. It's going to have to lower his sights.
Here's the 0-2.
Ball 1.
Love the high heater right there to raise the hitter's sights. Let's see if he buries something in the dirt right here.
Looking for the strikeout. Here's the 1-2. There's a swing and a high drive into left center field. And he will get there as he had to cover a lot of ground to make that play. And that ends the inning. Marlins lead 1, and it remains a 4-3 game. Richard Blyer is out from the bullpen now as he'll make his first appearance here on the season. Stepping in once again is Adam Frazier. He launched one over the wall back in the opening frame. He's ready. Here's the first pitch. And that's taken high and outside for ball 1. Now action in the bullpen as their closer starts to get loose out there. The 1-0. 2-0.
Well, this is the matchup they wanted, bringing in the reliever, but falling behind 2-0 doesn't exactly help the situation very much.
And now a pitch on the way. Went about halfway there, but it's a called strike regardless. And there's ball 3 on a breaking ball that misses away.
Down by a run, your guy needs to get on any way he can. His mentality has to be to shrink this strike zone to like the size of a soup can. No reason to swing at a pitcher's pitch.
This is hit the other way out toward left field. Alfaro has him played perfectly as he puts it away for out number 1. So one man gone for the Friars in their half of the 8th. And standing in now, the always dangerous third baseman, Manny Machado. Pitch on the way. Late that time for a strike.
They've done a real nice job keeping this guy under wraps in this one. No hits for him so far, and what stands out to me is they're going right after him. They're not pitching him like they're afraid he's going to do any damage.
Ready on 0-2. And he looks at a sinker for a called third strike, and now there are 2 gone. First baseman Eric Hosmer is in. He went down on strikes last time up. Now the pitch. Grounded to short. And a diving effort there, but it'll come up empty. It's a base hit.
Yeah, I don't know if I love the approach of pulling the trigger on that 0-0 pitch. I can't imagine that's exactly what he's looking for. The result works. Pitcher can't be too mad.
Into the box, Austin Nola. High in the air out to center field. Giving chase is Brinson. He's got it as the tying run is left on base. Padres lead 1. They still trail it here 4-3. Tim Hill enters from the pen to start the 9th inning as he'll try to keep the score right where it is heading to the bottom of the 9th. Set to start the 9th in this one, and next to bat will be the first baseman, Joe Panic.
Boy, this guy right here on that last AB, how about straightaway center field? He hits a bomb, and as a pitcher, you're trying to pitch to the big part of the ballpark, but a guy like this, if he has pop to hit it out to center field, I might have to think pitching this guy down and away down on the corner.
And he won't bite at that one either. It's 2-0. Not fooled there as this ball's hammered out to deep right field. And this one scoots all the way to the wall. And the Marlins have something cooking. It's a leadoff double. Boy, that double was an absolute missile.
Yeah, Matt, you can't fault the outfielder too much either. The line drive was hit right at him, and I think it took a minute to gauge where it was going, so I think he misjudged it a bit. The end result, the ball gets down, and the hitter is standing at second base with a solid double.
So next to hit is Brian De La Cruz. It's been a rough go of things at the plate for him so far, but his guys are looking for him to change that right here.
Yeah, nothing better than coming through for the boys in a tight game, Matt, especially when you're kind of due to do something productive.
He's set. Here it comes. Right-hander starts to loosen out in the bullpen now. Panic stands at second with no outs. Too much dip on the sinker, laid off for a ball. Over the outside half, and it's 2-1.
This is going to be an interesting at-bat. I think he has to be pitching for a strikeout here, so we'll see what kind of sequence he uses.
Fastball taken, but that gets the zone for a strike.
Hey, I still believe in my heart the best pitch is a well-executed fastball down and away, and that's exactly what that is. He swings at that. That's off the end of the bat. That's not hard contact at all, and that's an easy out for the defense.
3-2 now. Now the payoff pitch home. Gets him looking up around the letters.
That's the third time in this game he's gone down on strikes. Not the game he was hoping to have when he was taking batting practice, but at least his guys are ahead.
Jesus Aguilar will get a chance with a runner in scoring position here as he'll pinch hit now with one away. First pitch on its way. And there's a fastball well off the plate inside. Trying to add some padding to their lead in the form of that run standing out there at second base. There's a fastball on the inner third taken for a strike.
Great job of doubling up with a fastball inside. A lot of times you'll see a pitcher go in there, but they won't go back in there a second time. This guy's not afraid to pitch inside.
The 1-1 home. Hot shot down the line. And that'll get down out there. And now it'll kick around in the corner. And a very important insurance run comes across to score from second. Now a 5-3 game.
Dan, that's a huge insurance run right there. Has to feel good as a hitter right there to not only get a ribby knock, but to give your team a little bit of breathing room.
It does, and it makes your pitcher go out there with a little bit more free and easy frame of mind instead of going in a one-run game where every pitch is so important. You're one pitch away from a solo tying the game up. That's not the case now.
Miguel Rojas comes on with one gone here as he looks at a called strike one. Struggling so far in this one and looking to erase his 0-for-4 ball game right here. Here's the 0-1 pitch. Lined hard toward right center. And that'll split the gap as it should be extra bases. And this will kick off the base of the wall. And they'll have runners at second and third following the one-out double. Off the bat, it was pretty clear right away that that hit was going to get him at least two bases.
Yeah, Matt, some people like to crow about homers and towering drives, but you have to like hits like this. A no-doubt double the second it left his bat. Like you said, the only question was whether the outfielders were going to be able to keep him at second, which they did.
Stepping in now, Isan Diaz, as he will take a fastball in there at the knees for strike one. He comes into this appearance in the midst of a 1-for-4 day. A 1 count. Here's the pitch. Swing and a miss on the slider, and he's quickly behind 0-2.
The offensive approach here is simple. You know the pitcher's going for the K, so set your sights middle of the plate. And then don't worry about the infielders. They're so close, hard contact is a guaranteed ribby.
The 1-2 is a fastball that misses.
Hey, expect a challenge right here. Does not want to run the count full.
Here now the 2-2. Second and third here, 1 man out. And he fouls this one off. And this is taken for a called third strike. So they go right at him with the base open, and it pays off. And now there are 2 gone in the inning.
Up next for the Marlins.
Up next, Jorge Alfaro flew out last time up. Ready to deliver. Here comes the first pitch. Ball 1 as he lays off below the zone. Runners at second and third with 2 gone. There's a shin-high slider laid off for a ball.
His pitch count is getting up there in the inning now. He needs to get this frame over with sooner than later, so forcing contact and getting the defense involved is probably the best thing he can do.
Ready with the 2-0. Well thrown sinker that time, down but in the strike zone. At the knees for a called strike, and it's back to even at 2-2.
He's got a chance to ring up back-to-back Ks here, and that would be huge in this situation.
Line to the right side. And that will get down as he delivers a big one here. It's a base hit. And not in time as the run scores. And the second run will score as well.
Hey, not hit all that hard, B-roll. He muscled it out there for a 2 RBI base hit.
Yeah, I don't care, Dan. Lawn dart, off the end of the bat, jam sandwich, doesn't matter. Found himself some green grass and gets 2 ribbies.
Austin Adams takes over now with 2 gone here in the top of inning number 9. So now to the plate, Lewis Brinson, as he'll take a look at a slider here that misses for ball 1. He could really use a knock here. 0 for 3 in the game so far. Now the 1-0 finds the zone, strike 1.
1-1.
1-2. And he struck him out. So a good pitch there, and now they're going to need to string some hits together in this last at-bat if they want to get back in this thing. So 3 runs on 4 hits, no errors, and a man left on. 6th, 7th, and 8th place hitters scheduled to start the bottom of inning number 9. It's the Marlins 7 and the Padres 3. Zach Pop is out from the bullpen now as he'll make his first appearance here on the season. All set for the bottom of the 9th. And next to bat will be the outfielder, Will Myers.
The right fielder, Will Myers.
First offering. Just a bit high with the fastball, but didn't get the call. Looks like a left-hander up and throwing now in that Marlins bullpen. Oh, much too tardy on the fastball. 1-1.
I think it's about time to choke up on that bat and get that foot down. He's awfully tardy right now.
2 balls and a strike. Two, 1. Here it is.
Whoa, that's there.
Hit hard on the ground to third. Reined in. Throws in time, and that's out number 1. So next to bat will be Brian O'Grady. It was a flyout for him in his last trip. First offering on its way. High and deep down the left field line. And that will end. Foul ball. Fastball misses inside. It's even at 1. 1 out, nobody on. Now the fastball is swung on and missed. Pitch taken several inches below the zone, in fact. Here now the 2-2 is a wave and a miss. He struck him out. Next to the plate for the Padres, Ha-Seong Kim. He comes to the plate as the last chance for his side. 2 out here in the 9th. From the stretch, here's the pitch. Hard ground ball to third. A diving effort here as he gets a glove on it. Throw to first is going to be in time to take care of him, and the Marlins will add 1 more to their winning streak as this ball game is over. And this afternoon's game ends 7-3. Miami led this game from the 3rd inning on and never wavered. Number 50 claims the win out of the pen, his first. Ryan Weathers was only able to work 4 innings as he takes the loss. So that'll do it for us. For Mark DeRosa, Dan Plezak, Heidi Watney, and our entire crew, I'm Matt Vasgersian. You've been watching MLB The Show. For more, make your way over to the new website, theshow.com. It's so convincing, but something's missing. The sun is kissing my face and erasing my doubts. I'm going out with the bag and the facts of a parasite. I'm feeling alright.
Etc. and forever. Here now is our final line score for this afternoon. First, for the victorious Miami Marlins, 7 runs, 11 hits, no errors. They left 6 men on base. For the Padres, 3 runs on 7 hits, no errors. They left 5 men on base. Time of the ball game, 3 hours and 19 minutes. Thank you for joining us here this afternoon. And we remind you to please drive home safely.